Hello there, Twitch TV. How are you doing on this lovely Sunday night? Yes, I'm a little late. I had a little internet failure, but things seem to be worked out now, and it's time to hop back on our Derpstinction event server. Let's go ahead and just get started and pull it up. Alright, here we go. Looks like everything is working just fine. Let's go ahead and join ARK, Derpstinction PvE, let's go! Now, I didn't have enough time to do a whole heck of a lot of stuff off camera. You know, I had a laundry list of things I was going to do, like repair the log cabin, and maybe add on to the log cabin, get some more storage going, get a good supply of resources for taming going. Never ended up doing any of those things because of said internet failure. So not only was it started before I was going to stream, and that's usually when on two days, on weekends I have 2 days where I stream. So usually I wake up at around noon, or get ready around noon, and do a couple things for a couple hours in game, and then broadcast. Didn't happen today. So everything's basically as we left it. I was able to craft some more arrows and such, and also discover a brand new problem that we have. In fact, some of that brand new problem might be already over here. Or maybe not. There's a bunch of stuff running around. Rather than tantalize you all with it, I'll just tell you what it is. And that brand new problem is that there's not one, but two T-Rexes down that direction I'm looking. It must have, during the interlude between when the server was rebooted and when I flipped the stream on, it must have wandered further down the beach behind this hill here. But there's a T-Rex on this side of the beach and a T-Rex on the other side of the beach, and it's just down the bend there. We're not going to mess with it. Instead, we've got plenty of... we should still have some cooked meat. Yes, I still have some cooked meat. So we got food. We got water. We've got plenty of ammo. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and visit the cave. There's a particularly easy cave relatively nearby, so we're going to go ahead and walk down the beach here where the creatures are a little easier to fight. So that way we don't have to go through the jungle and potentially walk across another another T-Rex or something ridiculous. And then we're going to hop into that cave and go on a cave run, get some chitin. Now that we've unlocked some chitin armor, we're going to get a bunch of hide, and then after we get the hide, we'll probably hopefully have enough for our saddle. I'm going to go ahead and... That was just the chatty telling me someone had used my name, and that someone was Nightbot. Thanks for telling everybody the stream was live, Nightbot. I appreciate it. I do. Looks like there are some beaver dams over there. They are great resources, but I hear that the beavers are just so deadly. Oh. Oh my. Beaver dams be everywhere. I'll be damned. Derp, 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 derp. Now, the way you aggro the beavers is that you look in the dams. Now, I don't see any around, but for all I know, they spawn when you look in them. We're going to wait until we're in a full suit of chitin armor, and then we're going to look. But there is some good loot in there, I hear. So we'll... Whoop. I was kind of hoping restarting the server just before streaming would kind of cut down on that kind of time warp, but... You know, it does that like every other build when they release a build of the game. Sometimes it works flawlessly, and other times it does that time warp. It's related to the autosave feature. When it auto saves, it like pauses everything, but it doesn't pause it for the client. I'd almost rather have it just freeze so that I'm not, you know, doing stuff. But anyway, you know, notes for the devs. I'll put something on the forum maybe. It might also be something they just can't really control. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Hello, viewer. Welcome. We're on our way to the southern cave. It's the easiest of the caves, at least in my opinion, because it doesn't have any of those giant bats in it. Has all the other nasty creatures, though. Scorpions, giant spiders, snakes, and general dung beetles, which aren't really all that dangerous, but we'll be killing them for chitin. Because we just unlocked chitin armor, and we have cementing paste unlocked, and we need to start crafting that, because pretty much everything deals with that at some point. Okay, now this is where the valley ends up. Let me check my map here. Yeah, actually, there's probably let's try to memorize this area. I bet we come out closer to where we want to be. What time is it as well? Oh, it's 9 in the morning. We got plenty of time for a cave run before it gets dark and scary. All right, the cave will be on our... Oop. Cave will be on our left-hand side. Only I had a bunch of spoiled meat and narcotics with me, I could tame this guy. Now, what was that? Oh, now that's... Alright, where is he going? I know we're aggroed. Is he... where... Oh god, there's several of them. Alright, well... Yep, see, this is why you don't want to travel overland in the jungle. Crap. Why are you trying to Skyrim away from me? 2 of them at once. Not going to work out for me. Very low level, though. Yep. Now this one could be a challenge. At least enough of one that... Okay. Now, do you have anything on you? No. Alright. Let's get some fiber here. So I can repair my stuff. We already have enough hide to repair our armor, so that's good. Lone Wolf! Discotheques, welcome. We just started. We're on our way in a cave run. Just got... well, I would say I ambushed the 2 raptors. But there were 2 raptors here, and we are at low level enough where 2 raptors could have done us in, but we had the drop on them, so worked out just fine. Oh, I'm grabbing some... Oh, you know what I don't have for a cave run is stim berries. You need the stim berries because everything in the cave, when it hits you, will increase your torpor and could knock you out. And we definitely, certainly don't want that. Come on. There you go. Alright, we're going to go as deep into the cave as we can. But looks like with all these raptors about, we might be using up most of our ammo before we even get to the cave. There's the cave dead ahead. Raptor seems to be guarding the entrance to it. You always want to pause. This guy seems to be running from me. Not sure why. Oh, this must be a high level. It's taken several crossbow bolts. Of course, I might have been hitting the side of the rock there. Yeah, I'm hitting the rock because his head's clipped into the... Oh, you know what? Let's just get... Ooh, yeah, see, it was a relatively high level. Mid-level raptor. See, that was... Same stiller with the other raptors. They kind of glitched into the walls here. Seems like when they can't do their little circle attack, they just glitch into the wall and get stuck there. I guess I'm not going to complain that much about the AI. That's got ambushed by several mid-level raptors already. Oh, come on. Where's the cave? I'm almost at the opposite bank of the river here. Did I miss it? I must have missed it. It is definitely in that valley. Yeah, that's the cave. This is the end of the cave valley. Well, it's good to know that I secured the area then, right? Exactly. And you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and take a swig from the river and then turn right around. And we'll turn right around and go back for the cave. Now, the cave will be on our right-hand side. I feel kind of foolish. Of course, I kind of got distracted by a raptor killing it. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat some cooked meat. Get our food up. We're almost about to ding again, too. Yeah, cave should be right, like behind that rock. And there it is. Yeah, the raptor was like over here. I just got distracted. Derp. Okay. And there's going to be a massive pause. Oh, nope, maybe not. No, they improved that since I played last. Alright, now we go down to the cave. This is mostly just a hide and kite and run. Not really anything special. There is an artifact down here, but I don't think we'll make it. We probably just don't have enough durability. I didn't bring an extra crossbow. We're not going to grab any. We'll probably grab some crystals that are available, because I just plain don't have any back at base. Speaking of which, let's ditch the stones. I'm not using any of them. Okay. Well, there really shouldn't be anything at this level. We're not grabbing any metal. We've got plenty of metal back at base. We've also got metal nodes back at base. So we don't really need any. Plus they just weigh you down, make you go slow. Why is it so cold? Oh, it's cold because we're underwater, quote unquote. Okay. Now this... Oh. Be coming up... Okay, this... cave tease. And the best route is to go this way. Now, I always get a habit of wandering around this edge of the wall, because I've had things try to aggro at me from behind, and then the cave over here aggroes at me, and then you get stuck in the middle here and you die. You want to avoid that. I don't have many I have 2 stim berries, so if things get a little hot. Now you can see there's a boa constrictor over there. I'm going to kind of look around. If you can see anything around the edge here. Oh! Yep. See? Already pulled. No! Don't gank me, game. Hate it when the game ganks you like that. Hey there, Fluffy Octopus. Song request is not enabled right now. Too many concerns that it will get stuck on the hitbox. Oh, crud. Too many concerns that it'll get my video caught up in YouTube stupidness and Twitch stupidness because they mute the video. Stupid content ID type Crap. Okay. Do either of you have anything on your inventories? Or I chop yous up. Oh, nice. Prime meat. Too bad I don't have a way to preserve it faster. Can't build any crap inside the caves. Is it not on? It is not on. Okay. Well, go ahead and grab some crystal. Again, we don't have crystals back at our base. I have plenty of metal nodes, though, so we can just bypass the metal. Alright. Hello? Anybody home? Oh yeah, also look around the ceiling, because the frickin' spiders like to hang out. Derp, they like to hang out. Get it, spiders? Hanging out? Oh yeah, comedy gold. Come on, you know you like it. For a second I thought that was like a... I should probably level up. Actually, we're going to level up moving speed for right now. We'll deal with the engram points later. We're in a cave. We don't have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. What am I stuck on? I'm gonna say there's nothing behind me. Alright. Nice. Okay, any inventory? Nope. Snakes usually have good inventory. Oh yeah, this is prime carnivore taming material. No inventory. Kind of disappointed they're not having inventory. You usually could walk away with a couple of recipes or a blueprint or something. Well, the blueprint that's usually over there is not there. Or rather, the loot container is not over there. Slow and steady wins the race. Grab the crystal. My weight indicator is going up. Ooh, rare mushrooms. Those are, well, they're rare. We want to keep those. Ditch that. Anything else? See, I've almost got a full stack of hide. Okay, here we go. This is what I was really looking for, was chitin. Oh, that's a lot of them. God. That is a lot. And it's gonna give me a frickin' dossier page again when I kill one. And that's gonna make me stop, so gotta make sure there's a lot of distance between me and my first kill here. Or not. Maybe they changed it to be, maybe they changed it when you tame it, because they made these tameable. Oh, shoot! Like I said, they like to climb over the walls. Okay. We're leveling up quite fast. These are actually pretty good. Crap! Okay, these guys are full of good stuff here. I'm not going to take any of the spears. Alright, chitin ahoy. Let's see, what did I want here? Yeah, trank arrows. Oh, those are always good. Lag. Hello. Always seemed to be a two-shot proposition. Okay. Oh man, everybody has some. I hear you. let's just gather that. Get out the crossbow. There it is. Yeah, there were a lot of them, but my tricky tactics of just turning a corner really saved my bacon. Nope, not any better. Not any better. You know what? Let's take it. We'll use it for spare equipment. We'll chop them up. Every single one has an inventory. Hi, kitty. How you doing, kitty? Okay. Ah! There he is. I heard him. Is he the one that I was shooting at before? Looks like he might be. These guys are fairly low level, actually. Not one of them has been like over level 20. Whoa! There were lots of them. That was a close one. More arrows. Narco berries. Die. Okay. Okay, there's a titanoboa there. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of them. A lot of these guys. Now, these guys are faster. Their attack is more damaging, too. And they seem to be higher level. Oh, man. Yeah, 44. Okay. Okay. Time to run. 64. Yeah, you can't get into melee with these guys anymore. They used to just do bite damage, but now they now they'll add to your torpor and knock you out. Another level. Excellent. There's still one more. Oh god. You can't run. I'm getting body shots on it. Why is it running? Knows it's damaged. Okay. No inventories though. Get some hide, though. Lovely, lovely hide. Alright, another level. Let's increase our melee damage. And we'll deal with the engram points later. Getting kind of close. Once our... We'll have to watch our durability on our crossbow. This is really just a resource gathering trip. I thought there were more of them. Did they decay already? No, I just killed them a little further away. Any inventory? We'll keep it as a spare, sure. Okay, stimberry is always welcome. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, this is great. This has been a great trip so far. Snake in the water. You can see the snake right there. Oh, he's unaggroed. Oh, shoot. There's way... Why are there so many? Oh, these are scorpions, too. This might be our last fight. Crossbow might die before when we get all these guys. Ah! Come on. Lousy geometry. Geometry. It's deadlier than snakes. Tell that to your high school teachers, kids. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, there's all the other snakes. Oh, he's getting close. 2 stings from this guy, and I'm out like a light. Oh, crap! I got hung up on geometry there. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Let's not forget to get the snakes on our way out. Nice amounts of hide. Inventory here. Take those. You know, better gear is better gear. It's frickin' cloth armor, but you know, I'll take it. It's always good to have clothes lying around. I'm getting really a lot of narco berries this way too. Let's down some cooked meat. 5 cooked meat will get you from almost starving to fully ready to go. FYI. That's why I always eat in sets of 5. Okay. Man, we are getting high up the pants. Now this guy looks alive over here. I can't tell if they're just ones that de-aggro or if they're actually spawning that quickly. Let's see, any inventory? Nope. Kind of disappointed we're not getting any recipes. I mean, yeah, this is a resource gathering run, but still, would have been great. Okay. We really only have like one more fight worth of durability in this crossbow. Let's go ahead and kill all those spiders up there if we can. Or maybe not. Maybe we just kill this one guy here. Pull whatever is going with him. Dung beetle. Yeah, this crossbow's not gonna last another full battle. Let's go ahead and leave after we chop this guy up. It was a good resource run though. I want to make sure I have at least some durability left for our exit. Not for anything in the cave necessarily, but more for the, you know, wild raptors and such we might run into on our way back home. They need to kind of clear up that void right there. See that? See that? Clear that up. Okay. Are there any other crystals? Oh, this... Oh, crap. Here they come. I aggroed them. What is that heap up there? Is that a rock? Yeah, that's a rock. I thought that might have been a dead snake, or worse, a live one. Looks like it was pretty good, though. Pretty glad that that worked out. Okay. We'll come back a little later, perhaps. We might have enough stuff. If I can get these narco berries back, might be able to make enough narcotic to actually knock something out and tame it. And my first tame will likely be a triceratops, so that I can then get make narcotic at will. And then once we can make narcotic at will, then I can actually just start building my dino army. So right now it's a hand gathering for narco berries, and that's time consuming and also NF. Not fun. What time is it? It is about to be dark. Ooh. We actually have a couple hours of daylight left. Let's go ahead and just kind of walk back the way we came. What was that? Saw a big shadow from behind that rock. Oop, I'm seeing it again. Is that what I think? Is that a Quetzal? Those are some heavy wing flaps. That might be a Quetzal above us. I can't see because of the canopy. Your footfalls scare me, Pteranodon. They're the same footfalls that the raptors have. I was kind of hoping to not be going back at night. This is usually a bad idea. Almost to the river, though. Or to something. That's not water. Oop! If you can't see it and you hear the aggro sound, I just run. I figure better alive than dead, right? Right. Plus, I got a lot of resources on me. I don't want to risk those in a fight with a Dilo. How embarrassing would that be? Yeah, okay. So that was a path. So we can just go directly, basically, we can just go directly to the cave from our hut. Alright, fair enough. And good enough. Let's hope there's no Spinos or Tyrannosaurus Rexes right by our hut. Like I said, there are some mega carnivores around our area. Where's that ford in the river? I think it's right here. You know, at first I thought this area where I settled was going to be good because I can get aquatic creatures in. But the reality is, there's this ford right here, and I don't think nothing will swim through there. So I can't build a pen for creatures and such. Okay, well, it's looking so far so good. Basically, the same kind of animals that were here when we left are here now. There's our hut. Let's get our light out. Well, that is borderline pleasant. Can't really see across the river. It's night. Again, there is a Tyrannosaurus Rex down the river there. There's a raptor across the way. Let's tell you what. Let's get our stuff. Let's get our stuff inside. I'll probably use the night here to actually get supplies to rebuild this from the Bronto attack. The senseless and unprovoked Bronto attack. Oh, here's what we need to do. So this night, we need to get a light source in our hut. Okay. Let's store the meat. Best way we know how. Okay, we'll be able to use all 15. We're just going to kind of keep this as full as we can. And then we'll... yeah. Oh, hilarious. Okay. So we've got cloth hat. Much better cloth shirt. Cloth boots. Much better cloth boots. Much better cloth gloves. Okay. These we could just leave behind. This is our emergency gear area. Almost 200 chitin out of that. And we got 300, just straight up 300 hide. Huh. That sounds so good. Alright. Nothing like almost over 300 hide. Here we go. Let's repair our hide gear. And then put the rest away. And we'll... I don't know what I'm going to do with these pieces of meat. Alright, so, yeah. We have 493 hide. So we have 600, we have 725 hide. And we can just, and the fiber and the wood is easy. Let's go ahead and combine the stack of chitin. Okay, anything else that needs to be put away? I'll put crystals inside the metal area, since they're used together a lot of the time anyway. What are you doing in here? Get out of there. So we have more hide than I thought we did. Nice. We have 800 and... No, wait, yeah. We have 905 hide. That's crazy. Alright. Right. Put that there. Anything else that needs to be put away? Yeah, let's get the narco berries going. Yeah, we'll use it all in 3 minutes. Okay. We don't really have a lot of wood. We'll get the wood from the campfire to repair our stuff. And we got several spares. Now, that means we ultimately need to spend less time repairing. So we can go through 2 items. Oh, I need some hide. Dip into our strategic hide reserve. Nice. Just keep everything ship shape. This is the one that really needs the repair. Alright, crossbow's ready for some action. Pike's ready. Okay, that's all of our durability stuff. That's all fixed. Anything like that? Are these better? No, they're just kind of identical. So let's put that in our spare tool pile. We don't need these anymore at all. We got these for spares. I'm going to put the rare mushroom in here too. Alright, goody goody gumdrops. There you go. Good. Let's go ahead and just put this stuff away. And then we'll go grind for some supplies to repair the base, and that'll be what we do at night. Let's just drop... No. Drop item. Drop item. Oh man, look at all that meat. I kind of want to put the meat somewhere. You know what? Let's just load up this thing with meat. It'll all spoil eventually, but... You know... I can't be responsible for that. Definitely have way more than we would ever need. Especially at this stage of the game. Maybe if we were breeding, you know, we would not have enough, but let's go ahead and I'll stack that here. We'll top up ye old preserving bin. Okay. We can put in one more thing of meat. Into there, we can keep some raw meat on us. Okie doke. Let's not forget our light source. Here, we need to put this into the campfire. Ooh. I'll put this back. We need to keep the thatch and the stuff on us. Alright. And then let's get some wood and stuff to repair our hut. Okay. Nice. Let's get some swig of water. Let's eat some food. Alright, and we're basically ready for our next adventure, too. Let's get some fiber. We need fiber and thatch, mostly to... Well, fiber, thatch, and wood to start repairing our hut. From the Bronto attack. That was totally not my fault. So how is everyone doing out there? Great? Good? Mildly interesting? Or mildly interested, rather? Yeah, first order of business is going to be to... We have enough trank arrows on us, honestly. First opportunity we get, we're going to find a decently leveled trike. We're going to knock it out. I'm going to save all these berries for that tame. We're going to remember to take the narcotic from the mortar and pestle before we do that, actually. Got several trikes here. Problem with these trikes, what they are in this beach, is that if you aggro one of them, you aggro both of them. And, you know, trying to tame them always aggroes one of them. So it's better to, if they're in a pair like this. Let's just see here. You're level 32. You're not that bad. I don't really want a perfectly leveled one. You're the better proposition. Are you damaged? She's damaged from something. Oh, look, there's 3 trikes right here. If I try to tame one of them, they'd all try to mess me up. And that one's not worth considering as a tame. Alright. Aha. Oop. Okay. Man. Nice and quiet. Simberry seed. Yep. Alright. We just need bunches of fiber. I'm also gathering food for the upcoming tame-orama here. I need to find a good opportunity to train it. I see this trike, assuming it's a decent level, might be too... Yeah, it's not bad. You know, I am getting kind of greedy now that I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this here. Always, Skerj gets greedy. Okay. Yeah, then once we have our trike going, we can use it to get narcotic, and then I can finally start taming some decent carnivores to guard my hut. We might even go after a Tyrannosaurus Rex, because why not? It's kind of right there, am I right? Of course, you haven't seen it yet. I haven't shown it to you yet. Assuming it's still there. Let's see, what kind of narco berries are we looking at? See, only 11 narco berries. Even with the increased gather rate, you just don't get. You just don't really get the Okay, we're just about done gathering fiber here. I need to get some thatch. How much time does this torch have? Yeah, 1 minute and 30 seconds. I don't trust myself to keep that going. Dawn's almost here anyway. Let's repair that torch. Repair it with flint. Ooh. Alright, now where was that? Yep, there it is. Another level. We're an unstoppable leveling machine. It better be a trike. Okay, now. Whoa! Hey, 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 hey. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hip fired a shot, hit a trike. This is not exactly how I wanted to start. But they'll de-aggro eventually. More worried about aggroing these Mega Neura. They aggro onto you when you're in combat. Of course, what kind of trike did I... Golly, golly, gosh. Gorsh! Dartharus! Your server's down, by the way. Why don't you come join mine? I am on Discord. I could switch channels quite easily. That's right. Run away and de-aggro you. What level were you? Level 4? I could have taken you. I just didn't want to. Oh, I've got tons of points here. Let's go ahead for melee damage 2 levels in a row. I do want to get up to 200% melee damage, and then I'll stop. I also want to keep buffing movement speed. I cannot hip fire this thing for the life of me. Alright. Scorpion over there. Could tame that. In fact, let's grab some rotten meat. We're gonna tame that scorpion over there. I'm at a level where I can unlock the saddle for it, and it can help me tame other stuff. All right. Speaking of narcotics, come on, let me in. All right, let's grab these. Let's grab these. Come on, hurry it up. All right. I'm not so worried about the stuff I'm carrying. Trank arrows, load those up. Where's that scorpion? Don't tell me it bit the big one already. There, we got it cross. Looking out for Mega Piranha. I think we're good. Scorpion! There it is. Trying to figure out what level it is. 56, not bad. You will be an excellent tame. No! Ah! Hit the stem berries. Alright. Got it down. Got it knocked out. Alright. Sweet. Let's go ahead and put the dangerous bolts in. Yeah! Alright. Our first tame. I said, our first tame. Are you gonna tame it all? I'm sure it'll tame just fine. This was a great find. That is really going to help us out. It's going to keep our base safe too. I can get a saddle for it. What was that? Alright, so it shouldn't be too bad. Silent Steel, how are you doing, friend? Great to see you here. We just knocked out our first tame. It's a Scorpion. I'm hoping these narcotic will be good for it. Or rather that, well, its taming speed is 3 times, so everything's 3 times as effective in terms of taming. Of course, you could. As far as I know, there's kibble and then there's rotten meat for the Scorpion. So, yep, it's our first one. It's a mid-level. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. It's a good first tame. And I'm desperately gathering narco berries because I'm afraid that 20 narcotics isn't going to do it. It should not be a long tame at all, especially with 3 times taming speed. In fact, we're already like 1/8 of the way done here. This will also give us a space to put some of our meat overflow. I went to the cave earlier today to get a bunch of hide to craft a trike saddle. And ironically enough, it's exactly what I was doing, was trying to find a trike to tame that was kind of isolated but high level. When this guy just kind of came out of the woods, and I was like, well, target of opportunity, let's do it. Kind of used up all my trank arrows, though. That's unfortunate. I'm going to have to grind for some narco berries to get the actual... to get some more trank arrows, but... And this was a good, like I said, a decently level Scorpion that's outside a cave, away from predators. You know, it's a good find. What level is it? Well, it's level 56. It's not going to be plus 26 levels when we're done with it. It'll probably be more like plus 20. So we're looking at maybe a level 75 or so Scorpion when we're done. Very decent, very decent. Again, the maximum level is 120, and the maximum bonus level is like 200. So it's not a, it's like I said, it's a nice mid-range level tame Scorpion. So all we gotta do is just try to keep it as knocked up. No. As knocked up as possible. That's right. That's what we're doing. We're knocking it up. We're getting her pregnant. And actually, if I can get at least a pair of Scorpions, their kibble is what tames T-Rexes. And there's a couple of T-Rexes down the street now, down the river there. So it's possible. This is a male, so it won't yield us any eggs. But if we can find a female at some point, it'll produce enough eggs that we can probably get a decent level T-Rex fairly easily when we get up there. We are leveling like crazy. Oh yeah, this tame's going by pretty quick. Let's just keep him narked up. Not knocked up, narked. Narked up. We don't want to get rid of all the berries either, because we'll be needing those for our trike tame that I still want to do today. What is that guy running from? There is a raptor nearby as well. We're sitting on a strategic supply of meat. I don't want to tame. I mean, this thing could probably knock out the raptor, but it'll also probably eat it once it's knocked out. Do I have any narco berries? I'm not gathering narco berries. I just like keep coming over here reflexively. Yeah, tame's going pretty good. Well, from the last time you played this Silent Steel, the tamed dinosaurs no longer have bonuses relative to their wild counterparts. So a level 75 Scorpion going against, say, a level 75 T-Rex is going to get wrecked, no matter how much you level it. And that's why the levels are now getting crazy high. You know, that's why people want to use the breeding system and get like a level 400 Scorpion or whatever. It's because it's not separate anymore. There's no like separate. There's no special stats or special bonuses for a tamed Scorpion or a tamed whatever you have. So, but yes, if we have several of these, we can definitely take down a large carnivore. What we would do is we would have them on aggressive whistle, and then as soon as it's down, you'd use the hold T and say stop. So you need several of them, but you can. Although for large carnivores, I'd almost rather, honestly, I would almost rather trank it myself. Once we get a trike up and I can just craft narcotics at will, I can just keep getting trank. I can show up with 100 trank arrows and just kind of go ham on whatever I want. Because remember, the crossbow is exponentially better than that bow that we were using in the beginning stages of early access. You don't need dozens and dozens of arrows anymore. You just show up with what you can craft, but it's not that hard. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I gotcha. What I'm saying is that you don't really have to worry about that anymore. Because with the Scorpion, like I said, level 75 Scorpion is going to be like a level 75 Wild Scorpion. If you send it in, if you're mounted on it and you just go ahead and stab, you're going to get wrecked. Because even on a level, single-digit level T-Rex, because the T-Rex is going to be really strong compared to you. And that's a relatively recent, enormously huge balance change they've done since the update where you stopped playing. And it's fairly recent, too. That update, I want to say, dropped in January. So, I mean, it's been around for a few months, but it's not been part of ARK for very long at all. Yeah, you don't. You gotta have multiples. Now, what this is really good for is you can pick this up with an Argentavis, though. Swoop in, and it'll stab from the Argentavis's claws. So, like, you could do it from the air. In fact, that's what a lot of alpha tribes are doing to tame the gigas, the Giganotosauruses, or sometimes called the Gigantos, Gigantosaurus, although it is a Giganotosaurus. But the point is, the biggest, baddest dino that looks like an T-Rex on steroids, that you can tame from the air. You know, take this in the claws of your Argentavis, stab at it, swoop in, swoop out, swoop in, swoop out, and try to avoid its head so it can't bite you. And that's how they do that tame. Similar for the Quetzalcoatlus. If you don't have a friend to operate a tranking gun or whatever, people, small groups and or not people like me, single players, they will use they'll use scorpions in the claws of an Argentavis, make swooping attacks on the Quetzal. Knock it out. Of course, you run the risk of a lot of people lose. You lose your Quetzal that way because sometimes it flies out over the ocean and then falls in the ocean when it finally gets knocked out. Whereas if you got a friend using a trank gun, you can kind of corral it. But when you're doing a melee attack, it's difficult to corral a Quetzal back towards land. Quetzals are a hard tame. Only done it once. You know, because you can't make it. You build the barrier or the corral for it after the fact. Like, you can't really meaningfully control it while you're trying to knock it out. Anyway, deranged ramblings of a fool. I'm getting kind of concerned why there's so many. It might not even be a level 75 when we're done with this. It might be just like a level 60 something. Oh well, whatever. Do I have any? I have one narco berry. The RNGesus is being very stingy with the narco berries. I'm just going to eat all these azul berries. Clogging up my inventory. We're going to have to do some major narco berry grinding to get narco berries for that trike. But I can't end this stream without a trike. I finally have the hide for it, for the saddle. We're going to definitely have the fiber because I'm spam gathering stuff for narco berries for this tame. But once I'm able to gather narco berries at will with that trike, then it's going to be great. You can make it more survivable, yes, but I would not. I would not use it as a solo mount against a T-Rex unless you have like a level 200, and the T-Rex is much lower than a 120. Had a little lag there. Beautiful colors. There we go. Eat up, friend. Yeah. It's like I was saying, there's in the old balance of tame dinosaurs versus wild dinosaurs, there used to be special stat bonuses and they used to ramp up exponentially compared to their wild counterparts. So now every point that you put into health when this creature levels is equal to the same number of points in health that a wild dinosaur gets. So it's not separate at all. So even though you can build your dinosaurs different from a wild dino to, you know, give it some extra strength or to mitigate a weakness that your dino might have versus a wild counterpart, it's no longer it's the balance is different. Their overall tame dinosaurs are weaker. Well, what I meant by bonus stats is that back in the old balance, when you put like a point into health or a level into health, it would give you, like, let's just say for the sake of argument, it's 10 health points. But when the developers were building the wild dinos and they would put a point into health for the wild dinos, it only put in like 5 points of health. All right, I mean, totally made up numbers, but now everything uses the wild leveling system. So if I put a point into health, it's only worth 5 health points. Yes. I get what you're saying. You can still do that. Like, there's no reason not to do that. The only thing I was saying is that the one scorpion going against a T-Rex type strategy is not really going to work anymore unless you have a super level scorpion versus a low level T-Rex. And of course, if you're going to tame a T-Rex, you're going to want a decent one. So you're going to want an army of scorpions and be riding one, and either have friends riding the others or use the new whistle wheel to keep them under control. This tame's almost done. Okay. Yeah, we can still get this into level 75 territory, I think. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about it. There's no way I can get an additional bonus. I need the kibble, but I don't have the kibble that scorpions prefer. And I don't know, Silent Steel, were you around when they had kibble? Kibble is now, each dinosaur now has a preferred type of kibble. So what you do is you farm eggs for your dinos, and you can cook those into kibble that you use to get extra taming boosts and taming efficiency on your tames. So you don't have to wait anymore for a T-Rex to tame in 4 hours. Like, you can use its scorpion kibble, which is the kibble it prefers, and you can tame that sucker in like under an hour and get a bunch of level bonuses with it. But of course, if you don't have enough kibble, or if you don't have any kibble, you can still do the regular taming. Yeah. So now pretty much everything that's not a mammal has eggs. And you can harvest those eggs and use them to tame stuff. For example, pteranodons, their favorite kibble is dodo kibble. And T-Rexes, their favorite kibble is scorpion kibble. And dodos and scorpions are actually some of the easiest tames in the game, in my opinion. So, like, you can get a pteranodon, a decent level pteranodon, and a decent level T-Rex for basically nothing, because you're going to have scorpions anyway, and you're going to have dodos anyway. So you can get really bonus level pteranodons and real bonus level T-Rexes for nothing. Does kibble rot? It does, but it has a very long shelf life, and of course you can put it in a refrigerator or preserving bin. It's not like prime meat where you're racing around with it, though. I think kibble, when you fresh make it, has a 20-day lifespan. So it's not. I mean, don't quote me on that. Maybe it's 20-hour lifespan. I'm thinking it's 20 hours. But the eggs, they last for a week, and that's outside of a preserving bin. All right, we did it. Tamed a Pulmonoscorpius. We'll call him Sting. All right, level 76. See, I'm not bad with my taming math there. Cool. All right, Sting, and that's a fairly decent level. That'll defeat pretty much anything except for a ridiculously leveled, mega predator that will come after any of our herbivores that I'll have sitting outside. There's also a ford here. I could have just walked across the water. Look at it swim. Okay. And he'll also serve as a way that I can store some of our excess meat. I have so much meat from our run, from our cave run, man. I have so much meat. And I don't have enough preserving bin. Okay, now I saw. Did you see those two two trikes go after something? There is a. Speaking of Tyrannosaurus Rexes, there is one around, but not really near base. At least for not right now. All right, and that's how I want them. Let's go ahead and take the valuables off them. We'll just leave the spoiled meat on them. I don't have space for it in the preserving bin. And it'll last longer. Look at this, man. Look at this. I have so much meat. We'll just put all this on the scorpion. Keep it a little bit longer. We have tons of berries to... We just need the right kinds of berries. I need narco berries and narcotic to tame a decent level. Let's see. How much weight? 232. Oh, this thing can carry more than me. And I would never use it to. I would never use this to haul anything, but you know, it might be a good thing to bring along with me on my metal runs. Actually, it's foggy. Now, you're stuck in here. You're level 44. There was a level 108 wandering around out here, but. You know, I might just tame that one. It's stuck. It's not going anywhere. There's no trikes around. There's no predators around. It's a good time to tame it. Gosh, I just need more narcotic to keep it out. The egg incubator, you kind of have to build it yourself. What you do is you build like a one-room shack, and you put the right amount of. You use your H menu to see what degrees you need. The wiki has it. You can tell with the in-game interface, but the wiki is a better resource anyway. So the game tells you how hot or how cold an egg needs to be to incubate. And you build basically a room. You put the air conditioner in there, and then as many standing torches as you need to make the temperature right. It's a range, so it's not like you have to be on the degree right. But you control the temperature with standing torches and air conditioners in a room. Keep it there, and it'll hatch after a predetermined period of time. And each egg, each creature is different. Again, Wikipedias have different stuff. And then you have to hand feed the baby. You hand feed the baby, and that could take a lot of resources. Like if I was trying to breed even a raptor, the meat that I have now, like all that ridiculous amount of meat, not gonna be worth it. Some people don't even recommend getting into breeding carnivores until you've got like 3 full preserving bins of raw meat. But anyway, the point is, and then you hand feed the infant, you hand feed it, and then it grows up to a juvenile. And then it can eat from a special new trough structure. I don't know if they had troughs when you were playing, but that's an automatic feeder. And then once it's a juvenile, it can eat from there, so you don't need to babysit it. Breeding takes a long time. Not just the egg, but just getting it, just hand feeding it is the time-consuming part. But the nice thing about taming is that you can get... The levels are basically added together of the two parents. So if you get a level 120 a max level parasaur and breed it with another max level parasaur, the offspring is going to be a level 240. And then it gets, since it's a tame dinosaur, it gets the 70 levels that you can add to it. So then its max level is going to be like 310. So then you get 2 310 parasaurs. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm saying? Breeding is incredibly powerful in terms of getting dinosaur levels. So that means there's functionally no limit to how high a dino can go. But the higher the level, the more resources it takes to breed, and so it gets prohibitive to a point. Yep. Yeah. So it can be very powerful, but it's also very time-consuming. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's difficult. The most difficult part is building the incubator shack. Did I get any narco berries out of that? 15. Let's go turn that into narcotic. Once I get something like 25 narcotic, my 6 trank arrows should be more than enough to take down a trike. So once I get like 20 narcotic, we'll start the trike tame.